My situation, like I was telling you, with the inability to bond and having that problem to bond, a lot of men in that time will start burying themselves in work, right? And burying themselves in any way possible to be able to avoid that sense of deep pain, or that feeling of that they don't have that love from that child, right? And then eventually, some guys are very good at burying how they feel. Some guys are very good at avoiding. In fact, it's a very wounded shadow side of masculinity, is to avoid things, right? And is to distract the mind and to do other things. And some guys do it very well. For example, like this guy, and I don't want to make any judgments or anything like that, but hey, it ain't easy to make $1 billion. That requires a lot of time and effort, connections, business trips, all that, right? And it's great. It's commendable. A lot of people write business books on how to become a billionaire, how to get rich, how to stay rich. But it all comes at a cost. Much like every adult decision, any adult decision you make, and I learned that the hard way through my divorce. But as a kid, for the most part, like, you can get away with things. You could do things. Like, even in my life of crime and gangs and stuff like that, I got away with a lot of things. And I felt like I was invincible. I felt like I could get away with anything. But as you become older in life, every action you make, every decision you make, there's consequences. There's an action. There's a cost you have to pay. Everything. No matter how great a decision looks or how great a path that you can take in life looks, there will be a sacrifice. There will be a cost. And realizing that, you can make better decisions, right, as to the cost. But then, just like this gentleman, the billionaire, $1 billion, a billion problems, I don't know, it could be Jay-Z, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, he's got to know the cost of his actions, right? In some ways, maybe even more, right? Or at least he feels that way. The amount of money that he's made, the $1 billion, equals as much as his billion problems. $1 billion is a lot of dollars, So that's a lot of pain too. Imagine, like, could you put a price on your own child and not having a relationship with your own child? You know what I mean? How much would that be valued to you? To me, it's like basically priceless. You know what I mean? Like, there's no amount of money that could tear me away from my son and the bond that I have with my son. But again, that's not to judge or anything like that. People have businesses they have to run. People have people they got to take care of, their employees, their family, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just got to realize that if you're going to go that hard on business, you're going to go that hard on your job and your hustle and stuff like that, you got to know that, there's things at home you got to take care of. And you're a clarity coach, right? I'm a life coach as well. So a lot of what we do is life balance, right? The different aspects of our life, community, even household chores, taking care of stuff around the house is a part of balance. Our fitness, our physical health, our mental health, friendships.
Spiritual health.
Yeah, 100% spiritual health. Mind, body, spirit, all that. If you go too hard on one thing, you're not going to be happy. You're going to be missing a lot of stuff in the other things, right? So I feel for him, though. I feel for him. He's going to have to invest some of that money and some of that time back into his kids, I don't think it's ever too late.
Hey y'all, it's Coach Acie. Just wanted to thank y'all for checking out my video. Got a couple more for you right here. And if you enjoyed, why don't you help me spread the word and hit that subscribe button before you go. I'll see y'all in the next one.